Hey everybody, welcome back to Blue Collar's Whiskey Taste Buds YouTube channel. I know it's been a while since I've done a video, and for that I apologize, but it's been a crazy year and yeah, things come up. So it's this time of year again. Yeah, we're gonna do the Kensington Wine Market 2020 Whiskey Advent Calendar, which is what started it all off for the YouTube channel last year. It was a lot of fun. We're going to do things a little bit differently this year. Last year, I did a daily reveal or review of each whiskey. This time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it up into 5-day segments. So, being December 5th, I've been enjoying the drams out of behind each door of the calendar for the last 5 days, and I've saved the bottles, and I'm going to share the last dram with you. And then at the end, once I've gone through them all, I'm going to pick which one was my favorite, save that little sample bottle, and at the end, on December 25th, or thereabouts, I'm going to take the favorites from the 5-day segments and pick my favorite of the favorites. So it should be a lot of fun, and that way you're not having to listen to me ramble on every day. I'm also going to be doing, probably on the same channel, 12 drams of Christmas kits that we sent out to all our Whiskey Club members, or to a bunch of our Whiskey Club members. And we'll be doing reveals daily on those as well, starting December 14th. So even if you don't have a kit and you want to follow along to see which mystery drams they got in their kits, you can do that as well. Anyway, here we go. So December 1st was a fantastic little whiskey from Holland, and it was from Millstone Distilleries. They have made amazing drams and amazing whiskey, and good headway in Canada as far as bringing an international whiskey to Canada's shelves. This particular one is a cask strength rye whiskey, single cask, 100% rye whiskey, much like the one that won World's Best Whiskey this year, which is Alberta Premium cask strength rye. So this is their version of that. I enjoyed it on the first, and yeah, it was fantastic. It's as good as any cask strength rye I've had. And highly recommend picking one up if you see it and you like that sort of spicy rye notes. The second one behind door number 2 was Craigellachie 13. Cute little bottle. That's exactly what the labels look like on their full-size bottles too. And again, fantastic dram. Really enjoyed it. I don't think I've had a Craigellachie yet, so this one was one I quite enjoyed, and I'll definitely not hesitate to grab one of those when I see one on the shelf as well. Day number 3 was a real special whiskey from an independent bottler by the name of Boutique Whiskey Company. And this one was a single grain, I don't know if you can see that, single grain whiskey from Cambus Distillery. It's 27 years old. So a single grain whiskey is different from a single malt whiskey because it's usually made with unmalted grain. Sometimes that can be corn or another grain like rye, or even barley itself, just not malted. I believe this one is probably unmalted barley, but I could be wrong, and if I am, I'll probably hear about it. Anyway, this one was special. 27-year-old whiskey. Very, very smooth, delightful flavors and creaminess to it. Beautiful mouthfeel. Fantastic whiskey. So don't be a single malt snob. Try some single grains. You can actually get some higher age statements, and it doesn't break the bank like a single malt. And it's a totally different experience, but one worth checking out if you're a whiskey geek like me. Day 4 one of my classic all-time favorite drams from the Isle of Mull, from Tobermory Distillery, Ledaig 10-year-old. Yeah, Ledaig is a beautiful, smoky Islay alternative, if you will. But yeah, fantastic dram, and really was excited to see that behind door number 4. And today's dram is a Speyburn 10-year-old. And I have not, that's another whiskey I have never had before, or at least not of recent recollection. And I have it here in my Glencairn. I did get a beautiful Kensington Wine Market 2020 Whiskey Advent Calendar Glencairn glass behind door number 1 as well, which is a real nice touch. And I think it's probably in the dishwasher right now because I used it already. So I'm going to use Shelter Point Distillery Glencairn for this one. There's the nice color of the Speyburn 10. This whiskey apparently won some gold medal awards at the San Francisco Whiskey Awards back in 2006, I believe. Yeah, beautiful, typical light, fruity, Speyside kind of character to it. I believe Speyburn's in Speyside. Been a while since I've done tasting notes on the fly. Probably a little rusty, but again, beautiful on the palate, beautiful fruity notes, bit biscuity, and then even on the finish there's even a little light smoke, which is quite nice. I love that in a whiskey, even when it's not a smoky, peaty whiskey. It's nice to drink a nice light fruity dram but have that sort of little bit of smoke on the finish. I think that's really nice. Yeah, this is a solid 10-year-old dram. I like it a lot, and I'll definitely pick one of those up at some point as well. So that's the first 5 days of the Kensington Wine Market Whiskey Advent Calendar. Pretty special. Yeah, there's no slouches there. They're all fantastic, which makes me even more excited about the next ones to come for the rest of the month. What was my favorite of the first 5? Well, it was a tough call, actually. I was kind of torn between Ledaig and Cambus, but I'm gonna have to go with the Boutique Whiskey Company Cambus 27-year-old. That was probably one of the more unique drams for me, and that's where it's sort of helped it stand out. And then close second was Ledaig 10-year-old for me. Anyway, don't want to keep you on here too long. By the way, we just recently got over 100 subscribers. So thank you very much to all of you who have subscribed already, and hopefully the next 100 doesn't take a year to do, but we'll see what happens. We have our goals, and if you're watching this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys in 5 days with 5 more drams.